Huge shout out goes out to our current channel members. If you're interested in gaining a channel membership, then feel free to head over to my channel profile and click the join button. Also, we do have a Ninjago Discord server. It's a great way to communicate with myself and many others. For more details on that, click the very first link at the very top of the description of this video. Hello there everybody, and welcome back here for a new one here today. And in this one I wanted to discuss a, well, general discussion and also a little bit of a theory, but it's one of the more shallow theories I've discussed recently. There's not necessarily much to go off of with all of this. It's just kind of me taking something that was very recently revealed and just kind of speculating on it. We don't have anything else to really back this up properly. It's just some of my own thoughts and something that I thought looked very, very similar. Now, this whole video is going to be relating to the second fragment that was revealed just yesterday, which some of you guys may already be familiar with. It's been doing the rounds in the Ninjago community, and if any of you here do watch my content on a daily basis, then I'm sure you have probably already seen that video where I covered this second fragment. If not, then you're going to get used to it a lot in today's video, as this is basically what we're going to be talking about. Now, for those of you that have, of course, already seen it, we're not talking about Nia from the fragment. We're instead talking about the thing, male, female, I have no idea, but the kind of creature type being on the right, and this animal type creature of sorts with the gold armor on and the brown fur, I'd want to say. Now, this was very, very intriguing to me. A lot of people have been speculating that it is one of the character named Ras that we got, Raz, however you really want to pronounce it, from the old minifigure list that was actually proven to be real and completely legitimate. So that's definitely a big option here. But regardless of that, regardless of who it actually is, that does definitely end up being quite irrelevant for what I want to actually talk about here personally, as we also know, of course, that the fragments basically has something to do with this whole merge type thing. This is going to be a big theme within the next season, this whole fragment merge across time, space. I don't even know, to be honest. I don't know where this is going, but you guys get what I mean, right? There's going to be a big merge of sorts, and there's going to be fragments of different worlds all across Ninjago, and they are going to consist of realms. At least that's what we know so far, right? You guys, of course, do understand what I'm saying, I'm sure. You know what I'm trying to get at here. We know that there's going to be fragments and merges involving other realms coming back, or maybe being introduced for the first ever time. And because of this, right, and also just because of what this particular minifigure looks like, it really, really does give me huge Chima vibes. And as we know, of course, it was actually proven to be canon in the past. We know that Chima is actually one of the 16 realms within Ninjago, so maybe Chima is going to be part of this great merge that's happening in the season, hence why this Raz type character seems to be, well, in the poster in the first place. I think this could actually make quite a lot of sense and would be quite interesting to see. Chima is such a hyped up realm when it comes to Ninjago, not necessarily because people liked the show Chima in the past, but just because it is an actual show, and knowing that it also exists within Ninjago is just so cool, regardless of if it was good or not. So seeing a creature from Chima come back in this way and actually play a potential big role would be so awesome to see, in my personal opinion, and I would be totally down for something like that, or something similar like that, to actually happen in this season. I think it sounds like a really awesome idea, to be quite honest, and just judging by the design of this particular creature, I mean, I wouldn't say that it's off the limits entirely, as he does definitely look like something from Chima, with the whole humanoid type brown fur design, the gold armor, and also just some of the color scheme in general, and those red eyes. I mean, he definitely looks like some sort of animal, creature, werewolf type being, maybe, if I had to place a bet here. Obviously, that isn't confirmed or anything, I'm just saying that he looks a little bit like something like that. So, obviously, those kind of animals would easily fit into Chima. Basically, anything goes. That whole theme and that whole realm is just so wacky overall. So, honestly, any sort of animal fits. But overall, this is kind of something that could easily be disproven, right? This isn't anything major, there's nothing to really back this up as much, but I just think that it would be quite cool, and I figured that it was worth making a video on today, as this is one of the first thoughts I had when I first saw this second fragment, if I'm being totally real with you guys. But I think that's basically just about going to cover it here. Nothing else I really want to touch on and go over here, so yeah. Be sure to leave any of your own thoughts on all this down below in the comments, though. I would love to hear your own thoughts regarding this. Let's get that conversation rolling, guys. If you did enjoy today's video, then found it informative and entertaining, feel free to leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel for more just like this every day, plus so much more, and hit the notification bell so that you watching this right now, yes, you there, I'm looking at you, can be the first to keep up to date on all things Ninjago right here on the channel. And with all this being said, I will catch you all very, very soon for my next one. Goodbye, everybody. See you all soon.